Hey, that looks serious. You're at your wiring desk.
Hello, YouTubers. No, I'm looking for the right threaded insert.
Wow, you got a collection.
We got a collection. We got them smaller than that too, but it's not in this kit, right? Some are metric, some are standard.
Wow.
So you know you can. I got them way smaller than this. Well, we'll just keep with the steel ones, and then look.
Oh yeah.
And then of course there's the aluminum ones too as well, right? So, but yeah, so I'm just as they say in Newfoundland, arsing around.
Wow. Arsing around.
Arsing
That's a nice
around.
kit too to store them in.
That's a nice kit. Yeah, that's Milwaukee kit. They're stackable, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you can, you know, if you only need a certain insert, well, you can take them and go on with them, right?
Yeah, neat.
Which is pretty good, and they come with dividers and stuff. And
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty decent organizer, I call it. You know, and you know.
That's why the grooves are on the top. Okay.
And the way it's in there, they can't roll around and get thrown out into the other compartment. And also, they lock into the other components. These are stackable, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Now, if I took out a bin, curious now, would he stay? Would that hold him up there, that top?
Would it hold them? I don't know. I've never tried it.
I'm curious. I just saw it.
No.
No. Okay. It's just for stackable purposes.
It's for stackables. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, like it's got a nice, you know, right? And what do you come out here for anyway?
To have a chat with you. We're chatting.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
We're hanging out. Well, what did you say we were doing?
Arsing around.
That's it. That's what we're doing.
And then of course now I have, or we have, many different types of this. This just happened to be tools of my choice this morning for what we have to do. And there's another one there. Now that might not look like it's been used a lot, but it has been used a lot. They come with different inserts. See, for
Oh yeah.
see, you can change this over to fit each insert.
Okay.
You know, this one is kind of unique, this one. I'll show you this one. What I like about this one is, say for instance, you put your insert on. Normally you have to screw it on, right? Mm-hmm. Well, in this case, what you do is you pull that lever out, you hold that there, and now you're ready to go. You put the insert on, and when the insert is on,
pull it out.
He pulls out, he stays in the. And how they will look, you don't need to move. How they will look is this is how they will look.
Oh, neat.
Right? So.
Yeah, real clean.
It's a really nice system, and they're steel, and they're quite durable.
Do you need different ones of these tool for different?
Oh yes, like I've got.
Oh yes, you got another one over there.
One there and one there. We got about 4, but for this one here, we have a hydraulic one. Maybe one of those days we'll do a video.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm
just
finding
on
it really
inserts.
interesting.
Like, you have no worries about using a handheld one on a 1/2 inch, unless you're Popeye, and you have an endless amount of spinach.
Well, that's not you.
No.
There's no way you're eating spinach.
I can't eat anything green. We let the cows look after that. Yeah, so it's so that's it, right?
Yeah, that's neat.
And these are the different tips for different inserts. And these are metric, these are standard. Same thing here, and the other kits as well. But yeah, they're pretty durable. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting ready to do a job. Oh yes, and I have the other thing finished for our customer for the
Charles, you mean?
Charles, yes.
Oh yeah, Charles in Washington.
We had a customer been calling us now for, I'd say, off and on a couple of weeks,
Yes,
at least,
sure.
And he has a BX
2380.
2380, but with a Curtis cab. And the poor guy slipped and really hurt his ribs. Like,
Big time.
he's feeling it, isn't he?
He is.
So he said, well, can I get a step from you? And we do have a step to fit a 2380, but the problem is the 2380 requires a subframe for the step to go to. And it gets worse because it's got a Curtis cab. The step
Yes.
wouldn't fit as it has designed for a non-cab. And it gets worse. So when we go to design it for the Curtis cab, we find out there's two Curtis cabs for BX.
I know.
There's the certified Kubota Curtis cab that Kubota dealerships install. It's a nice cab. Then there's the regular, I guess no frills, for lack of a better word, Curtis cab. So in the process, tomato, designing one for Charles, we ended up developing two different
Yes.
subframes
Oh, yeah.
for Curtis cabs. One for the no frills
Yep.
and one for the top of the line. So that's coming in the future. But we have the prototype done. Well, you're not going to see it all here because some of it is hung up on the rack. But over here, look. This is the subframe. And this goes up and under. The problem is with the non-certified, well, I won't say non-certified, non-official Curtis cab for the BX, it comes out way further than the deck. So
right.
in order for the step to work, we had to machine filler blocks
That's right.
to put there. Now, if it's they both got their own inconsistencies. They both had to be designed differently. So,
Yes.
but this is the way it's going to look on Charles's tractor, because if we didn't put the blocks in, the step might come, the deck might come out here. It's like, don't give you much of a thread, right?
Oh, that's right.
So we want it to be safe. So we want them to get the full
Yes.
benefit of the step. So that's the reason why for these. And other than that, this is pretty well ready to go. And of course, then we, in the process, said, well, if we're going to design one for the no frills Curtis cab for the BX, we might as well design one for the ones with the frills.
Yeah.
And we weren't even aware of two cabs.
No.
It was only for Mitch at Newfoundland Kubota Limited that he brought it to our attention. So thank you, Mitch, for that. And it worked out quite well, you know?
Oh, it did, didn't it?
So we're going to see, we're going to try to get some pictures when this is installed. He's where?
He's in Washington.
Washington, yeah. So,
And when he receives his, yeah, he'll send us back some pictures.
exactly. So then we'll have a follow-up on this. And other than that, it's business as usual. It's raining today. It's 15 degrees. Right? So what's 50?
52 maybe?
Yeah, it's around, yeah.
Yeah, around 50.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's quite comfortable.
it is.
Yeah. Now, yesterday, I was extremely tired yesterday. I don't know what happened here yesterday. I was beat. It's been a very busy week. So about 4 o'clock, I said, that's it. I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to watch a few YouTube videos, which I very seldom do.
That's right.
Bloody hell, I fell asleep. Now, I might have been asleep for about 15 minutes. And when Kathy came in, I was as white as the remote control for that mini split. And I was froze to death.
Oh yeah, the color was gone right out of you.
So when I went, and it was hot here yesterday, not here, it was 60 degrees
Yeah.
here yesterday, right? And when you're working and running around, it's perfect.
Oh, it is.
But boy, when you stop and fall asleep, it's not so good. And I was so cold, and this is the God's honest truth, that when I opened up the barn door and walked out the main shop, my glasses steamed up. Yeah, so clipped, frozen. So that was one funny story that we had happen yesterday.
Well, now you know why when I come in, I said, "Oh my God, freezing in here."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Because you're in here working around.
Well, I'm used to you complaining. It was not too cold, it's too hot, so it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's Friday, and I still have a day's work to do, really. But lighter stuff today.
Lighter stuff.
Fridays is usually lighter days, you know?
Yeah.
So, you got a lot of packaging to do, and I have a lot of incidentals that I have to do. Little piddly things that I have to make, and I'm going to make a pile of these things for another customer, and you know, it is what it is, right? So anyway, folks, just I didn't even know she was coming in with the camera, so I'm kind of just ad-libbing this.
Wow, but it was interesting. I found it interesting on the dooflickies. Inserts.
Inserts, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. This is the kind of stuff that we get into. It is research and development here.
Yeah,
you have to research it, then you have to develop it. Yeah.
True.
And I think we made about 3 trips into the city to the dealer. And thanks to Darcy and the Kubota team, I mean, it's unbelievable. And of course, Todd in maintenance.
Yes.
Great fella.
Yes.
Great fella. Had a good laugh the other day talking to him. So good people, but you know, and they certainly help our business move forward, you know.
Yeah.
Little bit concerned about the COVID-19 situation, especially in the US. I think they had 1 million new cases in 7 days.
Oh, tragic.
Folks, you know, you got to be careful.
Be careful.
You know, I know there's conspiracy theories that Mr. T says is not as bad as it is, but he's changing his tune now. I hope it's not too late, because a lot of people are getting sick and a lot of people are dying, and it's very unfortunate. And us Canadians, we have to be wise as well. So, you know,
everybody got to be vigilant.
It's gonna be a bad situation before it gets better. You know. In other words, take care of yourselves, be good to each other, and stay out of people's space.
Yeah, that's a good.
Don't
point.
get within their bubble. Stay within your own bubble, and hopefully we'll all come out of this on the top side of the sod and not the bottom side of the sod. And I guess we'll just shut her down here, and we'll call that what do you call it?
It's a wrap.
A wrap. Yeah, a wrap. That's what we should have for dinner, a wrap.
Dinner?
Yeah.
You're thinking about dinner already?
Well, it's 20 after 10, man. It's all right for you. You don't come out. You're upper management. You don't come out till 9 o'clock. I come out sometimes at 6.
Well, yeah, so I guess 10:30 you're ready for dinner.
Well, I mean, 10:30, I'm ready for supper.
Wow.
But I just skipped dinner then, you know. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next week. Be good to each other. Take care, and God bless.